My plan is to paint the ceiling the same color as the walls. I've been wanting to do it for a long time because the ceiling needs painting. So I decided I'm going to try the new trend, which is the color drenching, and just paint the walls and the ceiling the same color. I'm not going to do the baseboards now. I'm not going that far. But that's part of the process, which I'm not going to do. Okay, this is where I'm at right now. I've also painted over where the treadmill is behind that armoire, and brought my way over here. I had to tape off this wood because I don't want to get any paint on it. I've done so many colors over the years, and then finally I just wanted my house white walls, white and black. That was the thing, and I like that for some reason. Anyway, finally I decided to break away and go back to colors. And this reminds me of a color I used a long time ago. I should call it sage. It was sage, and at that time it was pink and sage. That was the thing. But yeah, I decided back here I'm gonna break away and just do color. My bathroom I added color. Living room is still white with beige accents, and the kitchen is a real light gray, almost looks white, which eventually I want to paint that. But Lord, just doing this is making me realize I have to probably hire somebody to do that, because that's too much. And if I do it in there, you know, if I decide to paint the kitchen white, I'm going to paint the ceiling white too. Because there's a spot up there where there was a smoke detector. Now, who puts a smoke detector right over the stove? So I had to take that thing down, because every time I turned the stove on, it just started going off. So I tried to touch up with paint, but it was the wrong color. So I try not to look up there. I'm sitting here at my desk right now while I'm editing, looking out this window at the shed that I put up last summer, and this backyard, which I was so gung-ho on working, but this year I just haven't been feeling it. You know, it's hot, and I'm just not into going out there right now to do anything, and it needs a lot of work. You know, so yeah, I'm just going to have to wait till the weather cools down. Last year I was out there in the sun like a crazy woman, about to have a heat stroke. That's probably because I was motivated by that new fence I had put up. But this year, I barely even want to go outside. Color drenching is a new design trend. I would not do it in the rest of my house, but back here in my office, it's okay. And color drenching basically is painting the ceiling, the walls, and your baseboards all the same color. And some people go as far as painting the furniture. Certain furniture, like a pack system or IKEA Billy bookcase system, stuff like that. But this is enough for me, because painting the ceiling is hard enough. Over here where I'm pointing, I'm going to paint the trim around that door black, because trying to paint it, it bleeds into the black, and I don't like that, so I'm going to paint that black. And as you can see, some of it is fading. I don't want to do 2 coats, so I'm just going to let it dry and then touch up the little areas that, you know, is bleeding through, because let me tell you, this is not an easy task. I would love to move this piece of furniture, but I can't really. Window, I need that window, because these 3 windows back here is my only source of light into the bedroom. Because at one time this was the light into the bedroom, because this room was part of the patio. You get it? So they did an addition. And I know how it works because I look at my neighbor's house. And he has a sliding patio door here which leads out into his backyard. It's a huge backyard, but they took this section of the patio and converted it into an extra room, which is perfect for my little office, woman cave. Manny, he has the other room, the second bedroom. That's his spot. So, yeah. This piece of furniture had been moved around so much, the back of it was up against there at one point. Then I moved it to the opposite side, and it was backed up against here where this desk is. I mean, it's been moved around so many times till it finally that's its permanent spot. If I had mentioned before, painting a ceiling is no joke. You know, when you see it being done on YouTube or on television, it looks so easy, doesn't it? It's not. And of course, I didn't cover my hair. I'm lucky I didn't get any paint in it. I'm using the brush, the weenie roller, whatever, to get this done. I am so over this, I just want it to be done. It's hot and I'm miserable. My roller's not acting right. I need to replace that because it keeps slipping. So that's why I'm using the paintbrush, mini, what you call it, weenie roller, whatever, to get through this. This is my Worcester brush. How you preserve it, by keeping it in a plastic bag. But yeah, over here I need to touch up because I see where it's drying, where I can see where it's bleeding in certain areas, which I will fix with the paintbrush once it's completely dry. I'll just go over it. But I'm not painting the whole ceiling. Finally, I finished it. I touched up any areas with the brush that looked like it was fading, because there's no way in hell, excuse my French, I was doing a second coat on this. I see a little spot over there. I could probably do something, but forget it. Alright. Here's my finished paint job. Some of the ceiling looks a little rough, and I'm not going over it. In fact, I'm not even going to look up there. Like in this area, I use a weenie roller, so it's not as smooth. I could go back over it, but I'm not. This is behind that cabinet. This is my little treadmill area. It's a little junky right now, so don't judge me. I have to clean this office up. I might paint the shelf, I don't know. It's just, like I said, it wasn't an easy task to do, so. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope I didn't bore you to death. Please don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll know when I upload another video. I'm trying to keep them coming, you all. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.